This is the William Optics Petzeval 66. I'm looking at the moon through the double glazed window. Let's just see how the view looks like. Okay, I've used the William Optics and I've used also Celestron C90 Maksutov, which is really sharp. This is the best quality you can get of a Maksutov. And William Optics was sharper. It's a refractor, and I'm not surprised at all. Although there is a little bit green tinge in the edge of the moon. Not much, but just sometimes you notice it. With that, you don't have that, but the image in this one is really sharp. It's amazing when I look at the moon with this Petzeval 66mm refractor and the eyepiece is 16mm Nirvana. I can feel the heat. When the light is concentrated, I can feel the heat in my eye. It really concentrates the light and whatever heat comes from that. It's very amazing. Okay, I'm now looking at the moon again with the Celestron C90, and I can say the image is almost the same. I think that green or a little bit yellow tinge is because of the eyepiece. This is a probably Newtonian glass it has in it, which makes the image slightly yellow. It's not bad. Is actually nice. Also, I noticed that I can feel the heat with this one also. The heat of the moon on my eye. That's really strange. Even if I put my skin here, like skin of face, I can feel the heat. It's amazing. Moon is so strong, powerful rays coming from it as if. Rarely I have felt such a thing. Of course, the light usually dazzles the eye, and you need to sometimes use the moon filter. But this time I feel the heat. Two telescopes that are used to look at the moon tonight. Celestron C90 Mac is the Maksutov telescope, and this is the William Optics 66 Petzeval ED refractor. Both of them are very compact. You can see almost the same size. And let me just put them side by side exactly. Yeah, the same size, and now just slightly bigger for the Petzeval William Optics. The image quality in both of them are excellent. In the Maksutov, the f ratio, focal ratio is bigger, and that means that the image is quite larger. With the same eyepiece, I use this Nirvana 16mm Skywatcher Nirvana 82 degrees 16mm eyepiece. On this one, that gives a very much smaller image, but the contrast and details are really good. Both of them are really good. I felt that this one was a slightly sharper probably, although the magnification will be different because of the focal ratio of this is practically equal to 1000, and the focal ratio, focal length of it is around 1000, and focal length of this is around 400 or 300, yeah, something like that. So quite big difference in that sense. The strange thing that I've found in both of them is that I felt a lot of heat from the moon through the eyepiece was coming to me, to my eye. I could feel the heat on my skin even. With this one, it's the same. Although it was a little bit scattered because of the, scattered image is a little bit expanded, magnified. This one more concentrated. That's strange. It's the first time I really feel the heat of it. I usually feel the light, excessive light. But these two are really good example that moon actually is a reflective sunlight, reflected sunlight from the sun coming to us. And yeah, nice, portable telescope. Both of them are portable. Which one you can carry easier? Probably this one, the William Optics Petzeval 66 millimeter. Slightly longer, but less chunky. Although the weight of them, I feel the Petzeval is actually heavier. Yeah. Around 1/3 heavier. Although this one is a bit chunky, I cannot really put my hand around it and lift it. That I can do from here. Relatively lighter compared to this. This is really chunky and heavy. Metal, it's complete metal. And good glass inside it. At least 4 elements, 2 elements here and 2 elements of the Petzeval here. This one has 1 mirror and 1 meniscus. And that's it. And the mirror here for the diagonal, that's a 2-inch even. Yeah, probably 2-inch also makes it heavy. 2-inch diagonal. But anyway, both of them are nice compact telescopes. This is ready immediately. The only issue, for putting the eyepiece here, you have to really raise the eyepiece. Just barely holds it with a grip here. Otherwise, the image will not come into focus. With this one, anything you put comes into focus. With this one, no. So you have to use certain eyepieces that comes into focus. And this one, after this modification, that I didn't push it completely down, I just let it has a tip of the eyepiece barrel be gripped by this ring, and made it possible to actually bring the image to focus. So that's the difference in the thing. So it's a little trick. It's like exactly like a Skywatcher 72 ED in that sense. Not all the eyepieces. That makes it more probably for photography, suitable for photography.